goal. They'll run with Johnson. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Now, Vic. Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing now, Vic. Pushed out to his left, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air, it's Vic, moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Packers. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Packers draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Here we go, start.
On the give, it's Johnson. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 9-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll swing this. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Johnson. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Dixie Maverick.
Vic gonna throw to start this drive. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So Matt LaFleur will send out the field goal unit. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This one from 43 yards away. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. This will be a 38-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin with a throw by Vic. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Brian Dawkins.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Johnson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's first and 10.
Ready.
On the handoff, Johnson is running right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
A give, and here's Johnson. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Ready, set.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to throw. Rolling right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down. Forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Packers 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
1st and goal at the
1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
For the extra point.
That his second touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer.
Packers 24.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Open space to the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Point after, coming up here. His kick is good, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready, break! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That is caught! And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. Still on the move.
And this is the danger of trying an onside kick. Not only does the return team recover it, but they get enough of a return to now they set up their offense with great field position.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Let's go, go, shoot! 18, come, Dragon, 60! 19 tight, 19 tight! Ready, ready?
Here's Vic. That's to the sideline where he finds Hill. And he's into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are able to extend the lead. 52, Packers 31. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Ready? 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
To throw, here's Vic. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Ridge! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
Throwing is Vic.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
On play action, it's Vic. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Off the play fake. Here's Vic. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Next, ready.
To throw is Vic. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Packers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Ready. Viking 18. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out left. Off he goes. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Get it. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19. Ready.
Vic gonna look to throw. This one caught at the 4. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Ready,
Here's the run. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
One more time with Johnson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race for the pylon, and he's rewarded.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us. On my people now.
Warrior 70.
Throwing now, Vic. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air, it's Vic. He's going to look deep for Tyreek.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Buffalo 8. Let's go now. Buffalo 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, what?
Now, Vic. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready?
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the Ravens. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.
I just wanna rock. Body of the yard.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.